Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with 15,000 by Palfly Kampling. So this is in celebration for me reaching the 15,000 subscriber milestone. The amusing thing is that by the time this is published, I'm at least 21,000. At the time of this recording, I'm at 21,000 subscribers. This is due to my Adoptal shorts, which have been doing extremely well. And gained me a bunch of subscribers all at once. And I don't think Palfly understood just how quickly I was gaining subscribers and how long that would continue. And so by the time this 15,000 puzzle was ready to be recorded, already hit the 20K milestone. So it might become a meme for a little bit that people are making milestone puzzles for me. And by the time that I'm able to publish solves of them, I've already blown right past that. But that I still very much appreciate the congratulations on 15K. It took me a very long time to hit 15K. I was at 11K for at least a year. And so very appreciative of all of you who've stuck with me, and definitely going to continue making all of these videos. But yeah, so how about we actually solve some Sudoku here? So let's go over the rules. We have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, which means in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. Additionally, we have German whisper lines in the grid. That's these thin green lines. Adjacent digits on the line have a difference of at least 3. These count as adjacent on the line. The line goes diagonally, so these are adjacent. What that means is if this is, say, a 6, we have to subtract at least 3 from 6 for any of its adjacent neighbors. So this could be a 3, because we could subtract 3, but it could also be a 2 or a 1. What it can't be is a 4 or a 5, because that difference is too small. Can't be a 6 either, because that difference is 0. But also, Sudoku in this particular case prevents that. But in this case, Sudoku would not prevent it, but the German whisper does. All right, additionally, we have these blue lines in the grid. Let's do this one. What you do is these are called region sum lines. Region is another name for a box. So what that means is you separate it out by the cells that are within each box that it goes through. So we have these purple cells and this single green cell, and the sum is going to be the same within each box. So the sum of these two purple cells, let's say 1 and 5, those add to 6. The green cells must add to 6, which just means we fill a 6 in there. All right, so that's region sum line. So these two add to the same as these 4, as another example. And then finally, we just have this circle in the bottom right corner. This is odd. So it's 1 or 3 or 5. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. After some water. All right. So the first thing that catches my eye is this odd cell has to be a 1 or a 3. Not sure how important that is, but we might as well fill it. Can't be a 5 because it sees a 5. I think this 5 is the place to start, though, because if you think about 2 cells in a 6x6, what's the biggest they could possibly add to? Well, they could be a 5-6 pair adding to 11. So 11 is the absolute most I could add to. How about 4 cells? What's the absolute minimum they can add to? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 adds to 10. So that means the sum of these is either 10 or 11, and that's it. So this is either 4-6 to add to 10 or 5-6 to add to 11, which means this is not a 5 and it must have a 6 in it. We can't do 4-5 adding to 9. That's too small. Additionally, these are from either going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 adding to 10 or 1, 2, 3, 5 adding to 11. Those are our only choices for 4 digits adding to 10 or 11. Which means the 6 is over here, but it's part of another 4, 5, 6. Because this is always going to have the 1, 2, and 3 involved. So if this is 4, 5, or 6, well, it can't be 4 because it would have to be 1, 3 here. Oops, 1, 3 here. And as you can see, the 1 is already used in the column. It's the only way to add to 4 in 2 cells. So it's 5 or 6. The 5 can't use the 1, so it can't be 1, 4. So it would be 2, 3. The 6 can't use the 1, so it can't be 1, 5. So it has to be 2, 4. So it always has the 2 in it. All right, so that means the 1 is up here. So there's a 1 down here. The 6s mean there's a 6 up here. This can't be a 6 because it would have to be at least adding to 7, which that can't be a 7. Oh, I see. So where's the 5 in this box? Because this 5 looks up and these two can't be 5. That would make the sum too big because they can't use the 1. And so the 5 is in one of these two. So how are we going to put a 5 in here? This is preventing 5 from being here. And these point down, preventing 5 from being here. And so 5 is over here with the 6. So this is a 5, 6 pair. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, adding to 10. So that's a 4, 6 pair. That places our 5 and our 1. This is good progress. The 4, 6 pair means this is a 2, 3 pair, which means this is a 5 and this is a 6. Okay, so this has to be the 4 for the column. Good progress. Let's see. I think that's all the obvious stuff from that. We know there's a 5 down here somewhere. Ah, the 5 can't be here. Might as well do that. If the 5 was here, I need a 1 here, and I can't put it. Otherwise, it adds to too much. So there's just no 5 here. I need a 4 up here. Let's see. Is it this? Well, let's think about this for a second. German whispers have this property that, let's say I start at 1. Let's say this was from a 1, 2, or a 3. We don't know which one. Let's say it's 1, 2, or 3. I can't subtract 3 from any of those, right? Because if I subtract 3, I get to at least 0. There's no zeros or lower. So I'd have to add 3. And no matter which one of these I add 3 to or more, I'm going to end up in the 4, 5, 6 territory. So we call this low and we call this high. And it's going to switch between low and high, low and high. So what that means is all 4 of these are either all low or all 4 of these are all high. There's no other option. So we can just mark these as purple and this is green to sort of designate that. So here, if these were both low, they'd have to be a 2, 3 pair because the 1 is used. This 1 is doing a lot of work. 2, 3 pair, one of them's a 3. We'd have to be adding a 3 to the 3 to get 6. So this would have to be a 6, but it can't be because this 6 sees it. So this is not low. This is high. This is from 4, 5, 6. This is from 4, 5, 6. This is 1, 1, 2, 3. I don't need the colors anymore. These can't be 5. So the 4, 6 pair tells us these aren't 4. What else can we do here? This cell is from, it can't be 4, 5, or 6. So it's from 1, 2, 3. But good luck getting 2 cells to add to 1 or 2. Can't do it. So that's a 3. Gives us all of these. But it also means this adds to 3. So that the only way is 1 plus 2. So that leaves a 4, 6 pair here. That makes that a 3, that a 2. Nice. So this is a 3, 5 pair, and we know the order of it. That odd cell is now a 1. Okay, we're doing well. 3, 4, 6. So these are from 1, 2, 5. This can only be a 2. Okay. 1 is good here. One can go with anything. In fact, I knew it was a 1 as soon as this was a 4, 6 pair. All right, so this has to be high as well because that's a 2. So this actually has to be a 5 or a 6. Can't be the 5. So this is a 6. Can't be a 4 because that's a difference of 2. So that all resolves. Nice. All right, I think we're getting close. These two are a 2, 3 pair. We know the order. This for the row is a 6. That gives us all of these. And finally, we need a 2 and a 3 here. They go like that, and we're done. Nice. Well, thanks, Palfly. I think I saw in chat that you've already got a 20,000 one in the works. Maybe I'll be 25K or higher by the time that one features, but we'll see. Yeah, of course, if you enjoyed this content, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.